There's a science to achievable goals. Let me show you how it works. Hi, I'm Sabrina Parsons, CEO of Palo Alto Software, the makers of LivePlan. It's good to have goals. We all know that. Eat healthier, read more, travel, exercise. Setting goals for your business are just as important. Time and time again, research has shown that setting clear, actionable goals dramatically increases your chance of success. But just like that goal of getting back to the gym, most people's goals never make it past January. And why is that? And more importantly, how can you set goals that you'll actually achieve? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to set goals that stick and goals that you will follow. And you don't have to start in January to set goals. You can start implementing these processes in your business at any time. So let me walk you through 5 steps to set goals that you'll actually achieve. So the first step, make your goals SMART. It sounds pretty straightforward, but we actually mean very specific things. In business planning, the SMART method is an acronym that's used in goal setting, and it stands for specific, things that are clear and well defined. So those goals need to really be well thought out. Measurable, can you measure them? So don't say you're going to have the best customer service. Maybe you need to be more specific. Achievable, challenging, but possible, right? You don't want to set goals you know you're going to reach, because then why bother? You want to actually reach for those goals, but you want to be able to actually achieve them. And relevant, they've got to be aligned with your business. And at the end of it, they have to be time bound. You want to say, I have a goal of getting to this revenue in the next 3 months or 6 months. You've got to give yourself that time-bound deadline to make sure you implement the goals. So let me give you an example of setting a SMART goal. I mentioned before that you can't just say you're going to have the best customer service, right? That's not a SMART goal. You can't measure that. It might be specific, but it's not specific enough. So instead of saying, I want the best customer service, maybe what you want to say is, we're going to implement a survey system, and that survey system is going to allow customers to rank our customer service 1 to 5. And I want to set a goal that by Q2 of 2025, we have no less than an average 4.5 rating on our surveys, right? That's specific. It's measurable. It's achievable. It's going to be hard. Your customer service people are really going to have to be on point. It's obviously relevant because you started out with the thought that you wanted the best customer service, and it's time bound. You have said, I want to achieve it by Q2 of 2025. So hopefully that example helps you understand a SMART goal. All right, step 2. You're going to want to answer some key questions as you think about these goals. So for each goal, ask yourself, what exactly do I want to accomplish? We can go back to that customer service example, right? You want to have the best customer service. Well, why? Why is this goal important? Who needs to be involved? Where is this going to take place? Which resources will I need? These questions are going to help ensure your goal has real substance and direction. And again, with that customer service example, you can start to think through exactly how these questions would help you. So now the step 3. Set performance indicators. This is about measurement, right? You need to know, what does success look like? So ask yourself, what's required in terms of returning on the investment that you're going to put into this? How many sales or signups do you need to meet? Will you know when you've achieved your goal? Think about that customer service goal I talked about. Now you're going to test for achievability and relevance. Can you make it happen? This is where you get realistic. Look at your goals and ask yourself, do I have the time and the resources? Does this align with what my business needs? Is this the right priority for right now? If you can't make rent or salary, maybe those goals need to be there. Is the effort worth the potential reward? So now you've done that, you've asked yourself those questions, now you're going to create that timeline. You don't want to just set a final deadline, you want to think about actual milestones to get you there so you can track progress and stay motivated and also make adjustments as needed along the way. And if you're working with a team, you want to celebrate small wins along the way. So now we're going to talk about how you're going to make these goals stick. Here are 3 bonus tips to help ensure you're going to achieve your goal. First, tell others about your goals, right? You got to share them, write them down, make sure that your team knows them, and create accountability. Even better, find a partner with similar goals who can support your journey. Maybe you have somebody that you talk business with. Maybe it's your spouse or your partner. Second, make it enjoyable. Yes, goals should challenge you, but they should also excite you. If you're not at least a little bit excited about your goals, then maybe you're chasing the wrong things, and it'll be harder to actually follow them and achieve them. Finally, challenge yourself appropriately. The sweet spot is where your goals stretch you, but don't break you. Think of it as training for a marathon. You wouldn't start with the full 26 miles, right? Nobody would, but you're not going to just walk around the block. So think about how you're going to achieve those goals. Now let's talk about some common mistakes and why most goals fail. There's some big pitfalls I see businesses fall into. First, they set goals with no clear direction. You might have heard someone say, I want to increase sales, or I want to grow my business. These are goals. They're just some vague, big picture direction. Second, they set unrealistic goals. It's like saying you'll go from 0 to $1 million in revenue in your first month. Clearly, that's not going to happen. When you set the bar too high, you're setting yourself up for disappointment and you're going to give up. Third, they lack proper motivation. Research shows that successful people focus on achieving goals while others focus on avoiding failure. If you're constantly giving up after every setback, you'll never achieve the goals you set. This is why it's vital to have milestones, metrics, and to measure that success along the way. And you're going to navigate the missteps. So remember, setting goals isn't just about dreaming big. It's about creating clear, actionable path to success, right? How do I get from here to there, and how do I know that I achieved them? Using the SMART method gives you a framework to turn those dreams into reality. Don't wait for the New Year's to set up your next goal. The best time to start planning is right now. Ready to set and achieve your business goals? Try LivePlan's planning tools free for 14 days. Visit liveplan.com to get started. For more business planning tips and resources, check the link in the description.